So let me begin. I want to just reiterate on what is happening with the IEC. They have come out after numerous complaints from almost every single party other than the EFF and the BLF and the ANC, and said that this is an election that was free and fair. Absolute nonsense. As far as I'm concerned, the ANC raped this election, lied, corrupted it, stole it, did everything in its power to take it, and there's no way they got 50%. No way. Numerous black people are coming forward and telling them that they have witnessed thousands of people double voting. What people don't know right now is that there's a massive sell-off of all the businesses in South Africa. Anglo-American sold out, De Beers sold out, General Motors sold out, even Spur suddenly sold. What does that tell you? They're bailing faster than they could get them because of this corrupt government. Ramaphosa is a billionaire. Take that into account. Billionaire in 24 years. And yet his people are starving. They're having to rob people. Crime is rampant. The police force is a joke and the general's a joke too. By the way, my name's Craig Montgomery. You're a joke. Your entire police force is a joke because it's corrupt. It's part of the ANC criminals. It's a criminal organization. The ANC is a criminal organization. As far as I'm concerned, I think the ANC got 40% of the vote. The EFF maybe 5%. There's no way they got any more than that. After 25 years of failure, every single department, every single thing, the post office, the airport, the harbors, the electricity, you name it, they screwed it up. There's no way people want these people in there. And those that did vote for him didn't know any better. Now, people, you are complacent. You're allowing this to happen because you just go, oh, well. Well, it ain't oh, well. In the next year, you will have nothing left. They are going to take your pensions. You will not have a pension. They are going to go take the Reserve Bank and take what's left of the gold that's there and leave. They're going to leave this country destitute. Now, my suggestion is everybody get off their couch and stop pointing fingers and start doing something. The farm attacks have increased just today. A man was killed, left 500 feet from his house, and his wife was stabbed and boiled with water. They're torturing now. The same group is doing it. How many times must I tell you when other people tell you, stop being complacent? You need to be sure of where you're going, why you're going, what's happening. Get your entire staff out into the fields and talk to them. Tell them, if we go, you go. There will be nothing left. You've got to understand what they're doing. They're trying to get you off the land legally by killing you. I call upon AgriForum. You've got money. Give these people some kind of protection. Stop talking now. Too much talking. You've got the money to give these guys cameras and alarm systems and radios. At least arm yourselves. I'm done talking. Arm yourselves. Fight back. They can't put 2 million people in jail. I'm calling for sanctions. I'm calling for full-blown sanctions against the South African government as of today. I'm calling on all the people of South Africa, every single party that knows that this election was robbed and raped from you to fight back. To all the moderate blacks in South Africa, there are more than there is of the Tsotsis. Stand up and say no more. There's no more free ride. To the good people of South Africa, both black and white, pink and yellow, it doesn't matter. This ANC government's now going to teach your children how to have sex in the classroom. Sex is for marriage. But they're willing to teach your children how to have sex. Over 4,000 children had babies, starting at the age of 9 to 14. Over 4,000 because of the policies of this sick ANC government. They've just passed a rule that gay men can have children. Knowing the rape rate, knowing the system in South Africa is flawed. Given the crime that is happening in South Africa, there is no rules. So you're opening this up for pedophiles. This government's sick because they're teaching children and adults to be pedophiles. They're saying it's okay, and that's wrong. I have nothing against gays or whatever, but in a crime situation like this in South Africa where there is no law, there is no law in South Africa. When a man defends his family, he gets arrested. That shows you that the government's complicit in these murders. They're complicit in these farm attacks. They're complicit in everything that's going on. As for the BEE laws, as far as I'm concerned, they're human rights violations, and everybody's told you a million times. As for the 5 nations that told this ANC government, if you continue down this road, we will cut your investments off. Beware, because that's about to happen. That's 75% of your money gone. And I'm going to push for it too. I'm calling on the international communities to put full-blown sanctions on South Africa, full-blown sanctions, and to block the ports, all the ports. Blockade the ports. No more in, no more out. No fuel, no nothing. There's sanctions against Iran for getting oil, and we know you're getting oil from Iran. That needs to stop too, because you're violating the UN law on sanctions against Iran. I'm saying to all South Africans, you need to fight now. This government stole this election. The IEC was bought and paid for by this government. They never did anything that was right. How do you have whole counties or sections of the voting areas that are exactly all one party? That tells you that there's something seriously wrong with this whole thing. And the fact that the IEC won't even has accepted the complaints of all these things, won't do anything about it. As for the lawyers in South Africa, you need to get off your asses and start doing something. Otherwise, you will not have a job. You will not have your nice car. You will not have your nice house. And everything will be gone very soon, within a year. This government's about to take everything that's not tied down. Everything's going to go. You will all starve within 5 years. There will be no food. Cyril Ramaphosa is a criminal, period. Him, Zuma, Malema, all of them. The whole entire ANC is a bunch of criminals. I call upon the international communities to full-blown sanctions against South Africa for an illegal election, for the murder and rape and torture of minorities in South Africa, and the deliberate taking of land without compensation. Woe betide anybody that doesn't believe what I'm about to predict. I'm about to predict salvation. Just like Zimbabwe, nobody learns. People started talking about percentages. Oh, they got so much percentages and so much percentages. But the problem is that's complacency. You're not justifying this election. The election was null and void from the minute from start one. There is no percentages. The ANC didn't win anything. Nobody won anything. All your votes were null and void. So I would say call for international intervention, put an interim government in place, and redo the elections. Arrest the entire IEC for corruption. You'll see how quickly the rats leave the ship and start telling on who told who, what, where, and why. Time to fight back. All the farmers, don't take it lying down no more. Start fighting. Anybody's on your land and they're supposed to be there, get them off. Call the police. Speak to your farm workers. They know what's going on. Anybody that comes on your land, put a big sign. You will be shot. Now, I need everybody's videos. Send them to me. hawkshield10@gmail.com. All small case. Send me a 1 minute to 2 minute video. And I will compile a whole bunch of them and put them on YouTube. This needs to get out to the international communities. I want you to explain farm attacks, rapes, robberies, BEE laws, any discrimination, anybody that feels that they were ripped off, anybody that witnessed double, triple, and quadruple voting, busloads of people going from polling station to polling station. I want those videos. We need this evidence put in the international community. We need it out there. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just call me Hawk. Get this out. Otherwise, you're going to suffer for the next couple of years with the same criminal element that's now got a mandate to steal everything because they stole the election. Do you really want Malema in there going crazy, talking about killing white people? Ramaphosa lying to the international communities? These are human rights violators. Get off your couches now and start doing something. On USAC, I have put 3 sets of email lists where you can put your stories as well and send them to the senators in the United States. Send them to radio stations. They're all there. I can't express this more. You need to do it now and do it for yourselves. You have to do this now. Stop looking at me for answers. I don't have them. Eskom, I see that, but Eskom's a joke. Don't even think about Eskom. It's all part of the plan. They're just about to steal everything. There was nothing wrong with Eskom in the beginning. It was all part of the plan. Eskom should never have been in anybody's hands but the public's. Not the government, not controlled by Ramaphosa and his brother-in-laws or his son-in-laws. To all the farmers out there, it's time to fight back. Do not let your land be abandoned. It's illegal to take your land. To all the young people who have parents on these lands, they will be attacked now. You have to be vigilant. Do not go outside unless you are sure there's nobody around. If you see strange vehicles anywhere, anybody approach you, make sure that you are ready to be attacked, because that's what's coming. This was planned and ready. You need to fight now. There's too many old people on this land. They can't protect themselves. You've got to do something. To AgriForum and all these other things like Sudalanders and all that, start getting hold of every single farmer and make them aware. A lot of them don't have internet. A lot of them are unaware of what's going on. A lot of them think it's not going to happen. It's happening every day now. And they're not just raping them, they're torturing, killing, maiming, deliberately. It's got to stop. And to the ANC government, I warned you last year. You will remember my name. They call me the Hawk, Craig Montgomery. I'm coming, and I ain't playing this time. You made a mistake again. I warned you last year. This land reform would create a problem. It created a massive problem. Riots, burning, burnt down schools, done everything crazy. People died because of your irresponsible behavior. The world is aware you lied. 5 nations told you not to do this, and still you did it. And now you have mass exodus of businesses selling off. Go look for yourself. It's happening right now. China wants to take over your harbors because you can't pay your bill, because you're giving electricity away to Soweto. And you don't want them to pay because you're scared they'll come there and attack you. People, it's time to change this thing. I'm calling on every single South African, black and white. Tell this ANC government to go away. They lied. They cheated. They took your vote. They took your livelihood. And they're going to take everything that's left that's tied down. You've got to stop it now. Now. Everybody that knows about this thing, send me your videos. 1 and 2 minutes. Tell me your story. If you were raped, murdered, not if you have family members murdered or attacked, BEE laws, this voting thing, anything that is going on there, I need to know. We put it on YouTube. We put it out there in mass. Now, they blocked Devin Hofmeyer. They blocked, what's that guy's name again? Gosh, I put his name on it. Sorry, I forgot his name. Anyway, they're blocking everybody from putting information out. And we need to fight this. To Facebook, you can't do this to people. People are dying, and you're allowing it to happen. It needs to stop. Somebody in your organization is allowing this to happen. They're helping these people, and it's wrong. It is wrong. Yeah, his name is William Pelser. He's fighting for you guys as well. He puts out videos well informed. He knows what he's talking about, and he's straightforward to the point. And they blocked him because he's telling the truth. Guys, send me your videos. Go on USAC. There's a section in there where you can send your email with your story to senators in the United States. Get this message out. Get it out now. You don't have time. You do not have time. I cannot express this any more than I've said before. Send your videos to the Hawk. No, it's Hawk Shield 10 at gmail.com. And you can find it on YouTube as well. Be safe out there. Don't take this lying down. Stop sitting on your couch and thinking it's going to go away. It's not. It's coming. You gave them a mandate. Well, they took the mandate. But don't let them get away with it. Be safe. I'm out of here.